Good morning, welcome back to Lainey's Crafting Creations. I have got a glaze kiln unload. I know that I've got quite a few of the worry stones in here because for the market that I've got coming up, I think it's kind of like a health retreat type thing. I think there's like some kind of big yoga scenario happening at the same time. I've also I made 4 of the bunnies from Audrey Lynn Studios tutorial. If I'm clever, I will link that below, otherwise, and I'll have it on screen. But tragedy happened and I lost 2. Well, I've potentially lost 2 of the 4 that I made. 2 are in here and hopefully in one piece. Now I've done single fire for some of the stuff that's in here just because last weekend, not the one just gone but the one before, I had scheduled a lot of making time and was going to get a kiln done, but I ended up in hospital. Don't worry, I'm fine. I definitely needed to be there on the Friday, but unfortunately because they couldn't do an ultrasound I had to stay overnight, and then no doctors could sign me out and it was a long weekend, so I lost my long weekend. So I didn't get out till the Monday and then I was back to work Tuesday. So I decided that single firing, worry stones, it's not going to matter, and a lot of my stuff is not food safe anyway because my kiln can't go. I can get it past 1000 degrees Celsius, but it's supposed to be 1000 degrees, even though it's got a dial thing that can go to 1200. But anyway, that's a long story. I'll get you pointed into the kiln and we'll see. Hopefully everything survived. Yeah, so let's take a look. Okay, now I do have Bonnie in here. But at the moment she's sitting nice and quietly. Okay. Yes, the bunnies are alive. Okay, that's good. Good. Okay, so I've got a gnome here. It's a funny wee bit, a lumpy bit actually on there that I'll just have to grind down. It's not sharp, but I think for this one, I know I did 2 greens. I feel like this might be Woodland Fantasy, but it's number 6. If I wrote it down, I know that I didn't write all of them down because I just was in a bit of a hurry. I don't think I've done 3 coats of clear on here because it actually feels a wee bit weird and rough. But like I say, I was just kind of was glazing into the night trying to get everything done, and I'm really sorry for the shadows, but we're now right at the start of winter, so there's no natural light for me unless I wait until the weekend. So that is one of those, and a wee pile of worry stones, which this time normally I will glaze kind of up around the edge, but I decided just to do the center so that you've got 2 kind of different feelings of the raw clay and the glaze. So I will have a pile of these in here. I've got these 2. Alright, now because I didn't have a full kiln load, I just put a few posts in just to keep the heat evenly distributed. Okay, I've got another one of the letter gnomes. Oh, see, this one doesn't feel good either, so maybe it's... And this is my dusty pink, which sometimes I call dusky pink, but it is dusty. Because even my clear doesn't feel right. Now these were bisque fired first, so it's not that. And I don't kind of bother with the cones, but I probably might need to just because things are changing, so it might be that something's not working correctly. So I'll do that next time. Because yeah, the letters just They didn't come out as clear as the other one, but that's okay, still cute. I learnt my lesson and used some cookies. Okay, another Naomi. I didn't like that I decided to put black around the hearts, but I was committed by that point. This one too, the glaze feels odd. It feels matte, is what it feels like. But I'm sure someone will still like him. What's he doing, Bonnie? Okay, now bunnies. Oh, I've got some crawling. Bugger. Yeah, this just does not feel right. But anyway, it's in one piece. So that is cute. But as you can see here, I've got some crawling. So I'll probably re-glaze and put them back through when I do my next firing. So she is cute. Again, that's from the tutorial by Audrey at Audrey Lynn Studios. And this one, I mean, Poppy Fields. Nat. Isn't she cute? And she's got crawling too, so something is amiss. And I'm not sure what. But it's not so obvious on this one. So I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. Okay. Oh. What the hell? Okay. Weird. Now I've never had this before where that is so much crawling. Like everywhere. And I'm sure this was a biscuit one as well. It looks like horrible. Okay, we'll see how we go further down. That's definitely gross. I can't remember what glaze that is. Actually, I think that might be the one that ran off the other pot. I decided to do it on here because of course it could pool in the middle. And I'm sure I wiped everything down first as well, so I don't think it would be because it wasn't wiped, you know, for dust, etc. But anyway. Okay, so another pile of worry stones. So still different colours and sizes. Okay, I just glazed up another one of my wooden chimes with a pop of colour underneath. I saw a tutorial for someone who does the little cloud shaped plates, and I just can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure I've saved the video down, so I will put that on screen. But I just did that wee one. I think this was definitely single fire. And this one, I decided to try out putting the glaze down first and then using the underglaze over top. It looks okay, but it has moved a little bit. So I've seen other people do it and it didn't really move, and I thought with a flat surface. But it's kind of, but it's still fine. It looks okay. Someone will like it. Okie dokie. So there's another one of the wee dishes, and it has crawled too. What is happening? Now this one was also a single fire, but I wouldn't think that would make it crawl. It just, the glaze does not feel good, and there's crawling spots. So that is weird. Okay, more worry stones. Another pile of those. Another wee cloud dish, and I can feel crawling on there where I picked it up. So I will just put clear back over these and they'll just go in the next kiln. Now, because these were okay, that was a pause for dog trying to get under the kiln. I did run the kiln for a good while, like 3 hours, maybe on 100 Celsius, just to make sure that any moisture, but I wonder if these were not quite bone dry and maybe there's actually a little bit of moisture under there, but I'll just slap some more clear on there and pop it through with my next kiln load. I made this ugly natural looking just wee, I don't know, trinket dish or something. No crawling on that one. Okay, another one of these. Now this would have been at the same dryness as the other one. The glaze underneath feels horrible. It's also matte, and but the glaze on top is all good and no crawling, so it's all a bit weird, but that looks cute. And last one is another one of, oh, that is cute. Oh, I like it. Another one of the tea lights. Now this one was bisqued first, and it doesn't seem to have any crawling. So I've got obsidian and then poppy fields. So I'll show it to you in the natural light as well, because I don't think you're really seeing the pretty oranges in it. It looks really cool. It's quite different, but I like it. You can really see, I love the obsidian, the blue bits, and then yeah, oh, I've never got it on screen. The obsidian blotchy kind of bits, and then the poppy fields. So that looks cool. And this one feels normal. So it might be that single fire. Hey, okay, that was another pause for the dog, who I'm pretty sure was eating part of the floor. Yeah, this one doesn't feel matte like the other thing, so it might just be that I didn't do a very good job of single firing. Maybe everything wasn't bone dry enough before I glazed it, because I did do it mostly the night before or 2 nights before running the kiln. But I think it'll be fixable, the things that I have got there. Maybe not the little heart dish, that's really quite I think quite buggered, but it'll be a good experiment to try to fix. So I will go, I've got to go get ready for work. This light makes me look like a right mess. Anyway, I'll get going. I will get some photos if I get home before it gets dark, because we're starting to fight with that now that it's heading into winter. We're in autumn at the moment. Yeah, so I will get some photos, get this uploaded, and then you can see the very mixed results. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.